How do you think the workout went?
I think it went well. I got to showcase a lot of offensive ability, and I think that I also got to showcase, the areas where they see that I can get better, but where we have our strong suits on defense as well.
And how would you describe your game?
I'd say a post player who knows his role, doesn't try to do things out of his ability, and affects winning.
And this past season, you made it to the Final Four. What was that experience like for you and your team?
It was the coolest thing I've done in my life to this point. There was no feeling like it on earth. Just being able to be one of the top college players and teams in the country.
And can you talk about maybe what was your favorite moment from that run?
Yeah, it would definitely be the Virginia game. That game was a big statement game for myself personally and my team as well. Coming off of beating a Syracuse team that I've never beat in my college career until that point, and knowing that we have Virginia, who we had just lost to about 3 games ahead of that, and man, it was a statement game. They kind of embarrassed me at home, so it felt good to just be able to go back and give them the business.
And how do you think that just run helped prepare you for the next level?
I think it definitely launched my platform into being able to do things like this instead of figuring out which country we may be playing in. It's more of a thing of which city we could play in, so just figuring it out that way.
And you and Aaron Nesmith are both top recruits from South Carolina. What do you know about him, and have you followed him throughout his career?
That's my boy. I grew up, around those guys. Him, Josiah James, and all the South Carolina guys. We all kind of know each other just growing up. So Aaron was always one of the older ones, though. He kind of stood out before most of us did. He was always heavily recruited, so he's just been that guy for a minute.
And outside of Aaron, what do you know about the Pacers, and how would you see yourself fitting in with the team?
Man, I just know that they have a history of having good bigs. That's something that you always want to be a part of. And I like the way that they play so fast. That's something that we kind of did at State. I was kind of the moment where we would slow it down a little when needed. But just playing, I've always played with teams that play fast, even though I haven't always played as fast as, I compliment them very well. I get the vibe going to where they can get out and have fun.
And just as you're going through this process, what is your pitch to what teams are getting if they draft you?
Not to sound like that guy, but if you look at the record history of any team that I've ever played for, it's always been a winning team. And I feel like I've always been in cultures that amount to winning, and the things that I do also amount to winning. So that's just something that I bring to the team, willing to do anything to see our team win, whether that be clap 1,000 times, go out and get a bucket, or just, play my role. Whatever you need from me, that's what's going to get done.